This phase will help you to expand your awareness. And then you might say that, hey, Shio, I already know myself. I already know I'm a pretty self-aware person. And that's exactly how I know that you're not self-aware. The self-aware person realizes the more you learn about yourself, the more you have a deeper understanding that you know nothing. And this is a quote from Socrates. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. I thought I knew about myself. I thought I'm a self-aware person, but I found out that I was not, clearly. So you're supposed to realize that more, that you know nothing about yourself, and then that makes you more curious. That makes you wonder about yourself and then about your future and then all this uncertainty in an optimistic way. And that is the ultimate self-awareness looks like. So essentially, expanding your self-awareness teaches us so many things that we couldn't see before. I actually didn't realize that I hated my last name because when I was bullied, people called me my last name, which is Nemoto, instead of Sho. So that's why I kept not introducing my last name or not really exposing my last name to people until I actually found in this 5-phase self-healing. So there's actually a level in self-awareness. If you're slightly aware, you are that awareness 1. If you're aware but not sure exactly or not specifically, then 2. If you're aware with details and exactly why. So if you go to this phase, you expand your self-awareness and realize so many things that you didn't see, and that makes you even more curious, even though it might be really hard to deal with and to face. That again, set your mindset, set your intention that you're strong, and then you can deal with it, you're here to move on. The next phase is identity. As I became more self-aware about my past and what I feel, and I found out all these like hatred about my last name and all the other details, I started to identify all these specific details within this pain. You can see that it was painful experience and that was too abstract. Now you have to identify each pains and each trigger, each experience with specific details. So this is where the self-awareness level comes in. If you're aware with specific details within this like one single event or experience, then you are leveling up your self-awareness from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. So in this identification process, we are aiming at 2 to 3, that you have more specificity within each memories. Even if you think that you're already aware and you think that you're already a self-aware level 3,